Hi there, and welcome to day 19 of the 21 Days Intimacy Challenge with the Joe-Attahs. Today's day 19.
19th day.
Yes, and what's today's challenge?
Okay, it's been a challenge indeed. So today we want to get personal.
Yeah.
Get to know your spouse
On a
very deeper level.
Yeah.
So basically, we are going to streamline it to two major aspects.
Yeah.
So we wanted to critically assess your spouse, and then look at the way they respond to things, the way they act, and the way they want to be treated. Identify their temperament and their love language. And of course, before she says something, this is important because marriage basically is a journey of two people who are committed to improving themselves. Serving each other until you both become better human beings, both to yourselves and to the society at large. And trust me, there's little you can do if you don't know your spouse. So the better you know them, the easier it is for you to serve them better. So this challenge today, just to help you to know where to trigger what and where to press what button, so that your labor will not be in haphazard and in vain.
So remember we were talking earlier and you said the labor of a foolish person weareth them because they don't know how to do it. So just like you said, you can be doing so much but getting so little results because you are doing all the wrong things. They might be right in your own eyes, but they might not count as far as your partner knows, because that's not what they expect
his temperament
from you based on
his personality
and love language. So it's absolutely important to understand your spouse's temperament, because then you know, like you said, what buttons to press to get what results. And you're not trying to know them so that you can control them. No. But the Bible says something very instructive. It said you should dwell with her according to knowledge. So like you said something earlier while we were talking, that even Jesus Christ himself,
2 Peter 1:3, according as his
divine power has given us all things that pertain to life and godliness, but according to the knowledge of him who has called us to glory and virtue. So it means that God has such a beautiful plan for us. He has everything that we need in this life, spiritually and physically, but we can only access those things through the knowledge. So in the same way, your partner is an amazing embodiment of blessing to your life and to your marriage. Everything God know that you will need.
Yes, they've been packaged
packaged in that person and given to you.
Absolutely.
But how you access it's through knowing
knowledge,
them. And you don't just get this knowledge simply by wishing or praying or hoping. No, you get it by seeking to know. And you don't necessarily have to go and ask your partner, what's your temperament again? No. They might not even know, funny enough, right? And they might not even know what their love language is. So it's on you to search it out. It's on you to go and study to say, okay, what are the love languages, right? Is it acts of service, words of affirmation? Is it gifts? Is it whatever? So you have to find out what those love languages are, look at the characteristics, and where does my partner fall in any of this. And it can also, there can be an intersect between two. You should really look out to know what's the primary one for my partner, what's the secondary one. And I think that also knowing how your partner shows love. Sometimes your partner is the type that always does something for you, always wants to help you out in the kitchen, always wants to, so that
that's
something they appreciate. That's their way of showing love to you, which means that they would also appreciate it if you show them love in that way. That's just a way of a clue also to what their own love language is, because people always give what they want to receive. And you also need to study to know what their temperament is. Temperaments really do control people's behaviors.
That's their personality.
Because that's the personality. So a person who is a choleric wants to be in control of things. They want to be able to control not just people but outcomes.
The outcomes.
So it's frustrating for a choleric to not know what is going to happen next, or not be in control of what's going to happen next. So they tend to feel frustrated and react a certain way. The same thing with, a melancholic. They don't necessarily want to control, but they want things to be in order.
Yeah.
So they like to plan. Even if they're not the ones making the plan, they want to be sure that there's a plan on ground. Right. So they're doing everything to ensure that everything is in order, everything is in sync. So what's it called? A sanguine is a spur of the moment kind of person. Yes. They are spontaneous in their ways, and it reflects on everything, including their spending. So they'll go and buy fridge of 500k without telling you. They will go out and they'll buy something that you people did not plan.
A major purchase.
Yeah. Then also, understanding your spouse will make you know how to behave. If you have a sanguine spouse, you want to ensure that your finances are very, very much in order.
Yeah.
So that there's a check on spontaneous. It's not to be saying, why would you go and spend such an amount of money? No, it's to put structure in place, because these people lack structure.
Yeah.
So it's to put structure in place and insist that, okay, this is the structure that we have to follow in this family. Anything outside of this, it means that it will not work. So it's important to know these things. So today, this is your assignment.
Yeah.
Go ahead and study to know what temperament your spouse is. If there's an intersect, know the intersect and what your spouse's love language is.
All right, do this and let us know in the comment section how this works for you. I know that this is going to do a lot of a lot of transformation.
Yeah.
So it's going to bring a lot of transformation to your relationship with your spouse.
All right.
See you day 20. Bye-bye.